Alrighty then, stand to Mech Wars, and welcome back to another episode of MegaMek as we continue the campaigns of the Striking Serpents. Hello everybody. Wow, there was a lot of chat going on before this. Somebody must have posted something crazy in character chat. Oh wait, they did. Oh my god, Sprog. Seriously. 1, amazing. Super happy and thrilled to see it. And 2, I need to write a mission for next week. Alrighty, so hello Pyro, hello K-Ogre, hello Sprog. Also huge mad props, and I saw that people were already doing it, but post all of your urban mechs in the chat right now because Tentacle Shogun has been with us for 5 months, man. Also, he just came off a fantastic vacation, so I hope he is well rested and feeling good. We are going to bring in that air power eventually, just not in this particular mission, but soon, I hope. Why is that vehicle already dead? Fuel tank explosion from that Wolverine. That Wolverine did an amazing job. Sorry about the lateness of the stream. A phone call unfortunately came in at literally the worst possible time. So I had to try and get my way through that. So, but we're all here. We're all fine here. How are you? Boring conversation anyway. Alright, so hello Talik. Hello everybody. I really should scroll up and say hi to literally everyone, but there's quite a few people here, which is always nice to see. Yes, evening cool carts. It is indeed the evening, although there's still some light outside. I mean, winter hasn't quite crushed all the light out of our souls yet. Like the holiday, it's probably going to become a more permanent affectation, to be honest. Honestly, I think it looks kind of good on me, and that sucks because I've never worn a beard before. I've talked about this in the past. I think MegaMek is one of our more popular games, mostly because I've somehow managed to kung fu trick all of you into playing it, and so you all have to show up to find out what's going on. Beard oil helping out. I've just been using normal shampoo. I haven't actually gotten to the point of buying additional stuff for actual tending to a beard. I probably should at some point, but I did some reading online and it was like, oh yeah, beard oil helps the skin underneath and to moisturize, and that sounds exactly like what my shampoo does. I mean, you're not wrong. So yeah, most of the people who actually come to watch this are actually players of it, and when my YouTube was actually properly uploading on the days that I was telling it to, the retention on this is absolute garbage. Can you check to see if Sensei's Orion has a functional EW kit? I did read that, and I was looking at that. It's not super important at the moment. Do we even have Orions anymore? Didn't we sell them? Oh yeah, there's the K, and yes, the K is currently carrying that electronic warfare kit. It's mothballed at the moment, but it exists. It lives. Alright, so what are we doing today? We have 3 missions on the docket. No, these are not story missions. These are general rabble-rousing, causing death and destruction. Don't worry, we can rip it out in no time at all. Shampoo always worked for mine, never bother with the face stuff. Oh, and if you don't want beard oil, petroleum jelly. Lighting the beard on fire. So, we have 3 missions on the docket. Again, not specific story missions. These are I guess mid-level grind missions. It's kind of weird to say, but yeah, there are missions in between the story stuff that happens, but the story stuff will probably happen next week now at this point, because Sprog decided that he was going to drop the massive plan. He is the man with the plan, and I'm going to have to come up with a way of translating what the desires are eventually going to happen into the game. That'll be fun and interesting. Also, do keep Sprog in your thoughts and prayers. He is going into the hospital on Monday for several weeks, potentially, and he has requested, by the way, if you haven't seen it in the Discord, check the Discord, but he has requested that if you know of any fun mobile games, that you post them in the Lounge Discord so that he can check it out. Maybe even tag him, although he may not appreciate the several thousand tags he might get. The Americans would invade his So, yeah, keep him in your thoughts and prayers, and again, fun mobile games. I have already suggested Bloons Tower Defense, which has taken many, many hours of my life back when it was still on my phone. So, yes, may the Lego be with you. So we have 3 missions. We are doing an adder mission. They are stuck chasing down people who are attempting to flee from them. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to be successful in this one. We have a stand-up attacker, which is going to be featuring Cobra Lands as they go into, hopefully not heavy rain? Okay, into clear skies, fighting in the middle of a town. And then finally, of course, we're going to have Boa Lance getting in on the action. Boa, of course, constantly feeling out of sorts. I'm now very happy that Diamondback is not fielding today, because if Ginger's mech suddenly lost its shoulder, so many plans would be ruined. Jay's defense will have failed. Not necessarily. You would have failed originally, because it was originally a Dust Bowl map, and that's just a straight, flat plane. At least it's a forest. We'll hunt him down. We are solid the last time we did this The tornado, no tornado this time, I promise. Chase, why did we get this again? Because, so the logic behind it is you guys are pushing in on Olympus. Clearly, you're going to have Adderlance doing some of that major pushing. You're trying to keep that momentum going, and then it starts falling back away from you. And you say, well, maybe we should give chase to the people who are running away from us. And thus, the chase mission is born. Facts and truth, because Adder's fast. Such speed, 353. You do have multiple jump units in the lance, so I suppose you, yeah, you're fairly quick. PPCs are fast? Yes, your PPCs ride like lightning. So this is the map that we're currently having to battle on over. Not the most amazing map ever for us. It would have been nice if it had more trees. Although, they'll be slowed down by this pass here, but that's the only way that the hover vehicles can get through, I think. So we might actually be able to get to 50%. We have 3 mechs with jump jets. I know that's the majority of the lance. There's no mech faster than a bullet. Adder has plenty of those. I don't know about that. I think we have possibly designed mechs that could go faster than speeding bullets and leap tall buildings in single bounce. So this Wolverine has already helped us out somewhat. He blew up a Skulker in a previous turn. If we view the round report, we go back to round 7 or 6. I think it was 6. It was 6. Ba-boom. He shot at the Skulker with a medium with his SRM-6, got his critical hit the fuel tank, and blew that Skulker sky high. So there's that. And we can run, yes, but can they run from something the speed of light, namely lasers, and lots of them? No, that's pushing it, unfortunately. I don't think they can run to the speed of light. So the overarching story, for those of you who have missed it, is Aegis has been razed to the ground via secret nuclear weapons that now everybody is scrambling to cover on up. And we are now pushing in on the final objective in the Central Valley. As the entirety of the normal Andurian army has begun to pull out of the region, unfortunately, Pantheon has been left behind by their employers as part of a secret cabal in order to, make sure that they all potentially die or disappear, never to be heard from ever again, to prevent the knowledge of that nuking of that base to be buried forever. So, that's fun. Was it an ammunition detonation? I saw a fuel tank explosion. That's what I'm keeping. So, because of that, sorry, lost my train of thought. Because of that, Zeus is now starting to bring his forces back. He's sort of wave falling back at the time. Oh yeah, you're saying that the place was an ammunition explosion. Yes. Just kilotons of AC-20 ammo going up, no nuclear. Exactly. You guys have the cover story perfectly. However, Sprogue has become somewhat suspicious of new calls to have all prisoners remanded over to Capellan custody and is coming up with a plan. However, that plan will not be worked on today, except, in the Discord chat that you guys are having. But for now, we're going to go rocking and rolling. I have managed to waffle on for 11 minutes, so yeah, let's start putting people down. We have, of course, the Stalker PM being driven by Alexander Kupinski, also known as Talik 20. It's always going to bug me the fact that we also have a Stalker 20C, which I believe actually was Talik's old ride. Why did we name it the 20C? Because Talik's former mech was also a T20. This turn has no comment and will not comment. See? Very wise. One over there. I don't want to put the Stalkers too out of position because it's going to be hard to catch up with people in general. But we are somewhat limited in our choices. There we go. In another couple of turns, we will have some Atlases on the field. But until that happens, rush forward as fast as ye can. Oh good, the Scimitars are going to hopefully stay there. You should probably turn around. Or maybe not. Jump jets. Jump jets, take me to the skies. And you just choose a random designation for the Ember? Oh, is that why the Ember is the PM? Or is it the J? No, the 3JJ is Vanguards because I built that one. The 20C is the Ember, and the PM is Talik's. I will try and remember it. I make no promises. We've seen how effective that has been. Everybody wants a lid on this. Why aren't we being moved from the front? And do we have a reputation for keeping secrets? Well, none of you were actually there. None of you actually saw what happened. You just received reports that suddenly Aegis exploded. And then the information that you received from the Capellan Confederation was it must have been an ammunition explosion. Nothing to see here. And so there's no reason to kill you since none of you saw it. This cannot be said for the people who were actually there, saw it, and therefore are no longer going to be living. Although I would stress that you guys don't actually know what the Capellan Confederation is planning on doing. So just keep that in mind before you metagame too hard. I don't expect you to keep track of 3 stalkers. We need 3 or 4 or 5 stalkers. I mean, we used to have enough stalkers for you guys to do that. It was entirely possible. I'm gonna shoot for the longest range shot I got, because if I can just slow you guys down a little bit. Alright, you're the longest range shot I got. PBC! Misses. Yeah, we're done. The Cappies come in after Kenzie and Warden. I mean, Kenzie and Warden weren't there. It's just the luck of the draw that neither of them were actually there. No, we didn't. I think we have 4 now. Then we will have to resolve that problem at some point. Alright, I'm gonna shoot you in the face with a big old cannon. Actually, no, I'm gonna shoot you because you're in a little bit better position to run away. And I would like to prevent that as much as I possibly can. But a barbecue going on in that one. You do not have a shot, as I kind of anticipated. It does amuse me that the Stalker has torso twist, but the Vindicator does not. Just a general confusion. Give me damage high low, because this thing is rocking triple large lasers in the house. There we go. 27 for 25. I could even fire a medium laser. So what about me then? You weren't there. You saw nothing. You heard nothing. You didn't even get up that morning. You happened to not be at Aegis. Nobody in the Striking Serpents was by Aegis. If you haven't picked up on the subtlety at this point, somebody may have to take a sledgehammer. You're rescued from a very much unsafe hands. You and Kenzie were long outside the blast radius and out of sight. Indeed. See, Stormwind will set you straight. Alrighty, so Wolverine not doing so well this round. The Stinger missing. The Stalker PM does manage to hit the Wasp with his PPC. So good shooting there. You needed the 11, you got the 11. A radioactive VTOL wasn't anywhere near. Ignore the suspicious. Alright, so that is a solid hit on that left torso. That also not going to jump jet, which will be healthy for slowing it down. I think the Capellans use swords for executions. I mean, public ones, maybe. The Stalker does actually manage to hit pretty hard and then blows it completely apart. Every single shot went into that right side, which was enough damage to kill the entire thing. So good job, including the Flamer. Alright, so 1 target destroyed, and then 3 misses from the large lasers on the Wasp, which is a little disappointing, but I can't get too angry. Give him the boot. An unsuccessful booting was given. That's unfortunate. Oh, the Atlases have arrived. K-Ogre's Atlas. I don't want to set too far behind, but I'm really kind of limited in my positional placement. There are limits to what we can do. Pyro is feeling accurate today. Hopefully. We will hope that Pyro continues to be accurate, as it would be rather important to keeping us rocking and rolling. Alright, Stalker PM. Can you fly further? You cannot, so if you can't fly further, just run. We'll catch up as best as we can. We don't need to get everybody, just most people. And then the Atlas that K-Ogre's driving, that'll give him a line of sight, theoretically, of that little guy, and we should be able to go. Depends on the officer and the speed of requirement of doing it. Alrighty, what have I got? You still haven't moved, which is bugging me, because I want you to move so I know what I don't need to give a crap about. That's an insufficient level of distance. You're gonna fly. Fly! Fly, you fools! Yeah, come on, move your truck. Unless you're stuck. If you're stuck there, I'll ignore you for a while, and then, you know, eventually turn back on you. What's up, K-Ogre? Did you see my... Is that your cake? Is it your birthday, Sprog? Or was that just a random birthday cake? We need to know the answers to these questions. Sprog may or may not have had a birthday. We are attempting to ascertain the reality of such statements. It does kind of amuse me that all 3 of our stalkers have jump jets. Like, why? This is so unstalker-like. God damn it, you moved! He moved at the last moment. I have hopping jacks, so at least my own won't suffer much. I mean, it's still, you know, a little bit more than it should be. It's pain. Oh, the artillery! Can I call on some artillery strikes here, please? Not gonna happen. This 1-ton jump jet on an 85-tonner is a bargain. Suppose that's one way of looking at life. Terms of bargains. Where is the one that I've already hit? Is it you? I think it's you. Fire all weapons at him. See what ends up happening. Yeah, well, yeah, it is, but that's not the point. I'm just surprised nobody's praising the pickled berry cake. No offense, but sounds absolutely disgusting. However, happy birthday, Sprog! I send out the good wishes and the happy feelings. May your birthday present be a wonderful treatment that is successful and makes you a very happy camper. I think that's the best I've got, and it's yours. Let's set damage high low so that we also remember that large laser that is technically allowed to shoot at things. Here we go. And you have gotten out of my line of sight, you little... Came down to this location to actually look at him, and look what happened. However, there is one more other dude that I can target right here. So I'm gonna take out some frustration by just filling you full of lead. 35 might be a bit much. There, we'll do that. Alright, Stalker, left leg critical, nice. So PPC knocks off the leg that came from the PM. Sorry, I do not remember which one's the PM. Wait, no, that's Talik. Yeah, go check out the cake, it's awesome. Pickled herring on a cake. One of the alarm 15s did actually manage to hit, so good job on that one. Otherwise, a whole bunch of missing. A lot of missing actually coming out of Vanguard on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 8 shots missed. And considering that was a 55% chance to hit, that is disturbing. Minus some movement points, which is depressing. And then the Wolverine getting a couple more hits on that Scorpion. The Wasp did go down because it's now missing a leg, which is helpful, which we're going to chase after. What on God's earth is that? Exactly! See, that's what I'm saying. Who puts fish on a cake? Such an insane idea. Oh, did he knock himself out? Did I miss that? Oh, he ejected from the Wasp and knocked himself out on a tree. So, ostrich are in flocks? Huh? Is that what you guys are now calling your mechs, your ostriches? Ostrichi? I think it's ostriches. Be very safe on that. Jenner, come back! Is that really a pickled herring? Cakes pregnant with you have damages. It was all clearly because of such things. There are no jump jets on this atlas, and that makes it a very sad list. It is a sad list. Although, seriously, the decision to spawn your tank up here was very, very dumb, as you literally can't get out of it. Good job of making the best out of a bad situation, but I think you're going to suffer for it still. Do these stalkers fly, so no need to call them ostriches? That is true, they do fly. So what does that make them, peacocks? Do peacocks fly? I think they do. I know they do in mythology. Peacocks absolutely fly in mythology. Alright, we're gonna come down here and we're gonna make sure you die. I don't know if it'll work. He might zoom up here like the clever little bugger he is. Oh, he can get through Light Forest. Okay. Yeah, he did not have a good time on that ejection. It's egg-shaped sharp cheese, onion, mayo, and it's egg, sharp cheese, onion, mayo, and sour cream in between the layers. That's not a cake, though. You don't bake that. Where's the yeast? Yeast is required for all cakes. This is known. Missiles. We're just literally just picking one and saying, surprise, I'm going to hit you with everything I've got. Well, I'm going to probably shoot at you because I've been having so much luck with that, actually. The amount of hits that PPC has had so far. And now it's not going to hit anything ever again. It's pizza. Oh, there's a part of me that says that you're damned wrong. And then there's a part of me that says, you know what, he's got a point. Alrighty, I'm going to just... gonna see if I can't turn you into some slag. And do I want to fire the flamers? Yes. We will fire the flamers. The Flammenwerfers. Why do we call it a Flammenwerfer? Because it werfs Flammen on them. Peacocks can fly, they just very rarely do so. I will keep that in mind. Ooh, you're a 7 to hit. I'm absolutely gonna dive on that one. Alright, lots of missing going on. Hey, we got targets, and Cool Cards has subscribed to us for 8 months, and of course now becomes the traditional celebration of our people. If you have any sort of Urban Mech emote unlocked because you are a subscriber or because you've spent C-bills on them, then you need to be spamming them in chat to support the people who support the channel. Alright, so yeah, Kyogre has eliminated the scimitar by baking it a cake and, yeah, giving it that. PPC into the Scorpion has made it immobile, although the other one missed, so a little depressing on that one. Stalker 3JJ hitting that Stinger in the leg pretty hard. Blew off the leg with its third large laser, so we're doing well on that one, knocking him down bit by bit. Scorpion Light Tank is now immobile. Stinger did not have a comfortable fall, and the pilot has blacked out. So another one down. Scorpion getting stepped on by a Wolverine. See, people were like, oh, this chase, it'll never work. We'll never be able to catch them. What are we doing? Catching them. With great speed and alacrity. I think that's actually I think that's a double up. Speed and alacrity, because alacrity is what? With light agility, I believe? So I believe they're pretty much the same thing. If I'm remembering correctly. I guess if we keep taking legs, we can just pull them apart. This is the way of things. This is how Assault Mechs succeed in chase missions. 1, you re-roll from a flat plane to something that has obstacles that they must overcome. Oh, you dick, you're currently taking the space that I need to travel into. Jerkification. Jump up there. Delicious water. Alacrity is promptness. Ah! Close enough. Alright, I will not waste missiles on you. I will continue to waste missiles on... Can I get a 9? Is there a 9 in the house? There is not. Okay, in this case, I'll take the 10. More missiles! Just flood them with missile fire as best as... That's a 13. That's not happening. 11. That's a pilot.
New target acquired.
Pilot. Mustadio Warden has just subscribed. Tentacle Shogun has gifted a tier 1 sub to Mustadio Warden. So, hearts out to everybody. Once again, if you have it, you need to be sending it off. All the Urban Mechs, go. Until the Urban Mechs removed from the chat screen up there, I will stand here and stare at... Okay, goodbye. We're good. Alright, we obviously do not want to shoot the random individuals just sitting completely confused. But I also don't want to double up too hard, because you know how it is. And then somebody will have to kill you. It's just probably not going to be... Well, it might be. Nope, 10s. 10s are too good. Can we get better? No, 11. Yeah. Multiple PPCs is what we're dealing with here. And then you don't have a line of sight on anything useful, so in that case we can go center torso on this one. Still need 9s. That's actually rather impressive. Ooh, we are cooking, so only a single PPC. And then you have another 8, a 9, a 10, and a 10. Yeah, so you are getting a little bit overcooked, but I'm happy for it. Alright, Atlas does hit an arm. Okay, not super useful, but hey, we're working on that. Stalker, completely misses. Kager missing all of his shots. The 20C coming on in, nailing the PPC into the center torso. So once again, being accurate. Amazingly, Vanguard missing all 3 of his shots when he needed to roll an 8. So, yeah, he's feeling fine. Unfortunately, the Stinger pilot woke up. That was not good. Probably should have fired more people at him. Tried to kill him more effectively. Run up like so. Oh no, he ejected. Never mind. He's done with it. He's not interested in driving that machine anymore. Arthur Gardapur? It's Gardapur, not Gandapur. But I know what you're thinking, because I was thinking literally the exact thing. Oh no, it is Gandapur. It's Kenzie's long-lost brother. Let's see, I'm just gonna come up here. Oh, did I? Yeah, I forced him to go. Which is not a bad thing, actually. We'll just keep moving as fast as we may. I am wasting so much time by trying to kill you. You're immobile, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to succeed in this shot, but we're going to try. We are gosh darned going to try. There ain't nothing you can do to stop us. You know? He did manage to eject safely, so I got to give him credit for that. He didn't smash into trees like his friends did. That must have been embarrassing. That's a 14. That ain't going to hit. Can I turn enough to actually get that shot? I cannot. You're just done. You have no target. That's not good. My left and right arms are LRM 15 or LRM 10s. So that flip arms. We're gonna go flippy arms because we're gonna shoot back here and just bombard, barrage, and otherwise annihilate. It's the best way to do. If you nab him, will that result in a side story? I could, but I hadn't planned on Kenzie having family like that. PPCs, no PPC on that one. Just a single one. Hopefully this will be a sufficient amount of firepower to actually, kill the target. Because we're a little bit desperate for sufficient amounts of firepower that kill targets. 10 is not good. The 8 is a little better, as long as we ignore what happened last time, but hey, we'll take it. Are you still airborne? Yes, your aircraft still can fly. Kenzie brothers, kill him. We can't have two. There can only be one. Well, she does have a call sign now, so. Let's see, we have killed the Scorpion light tank rather thoroughly. And the Wasp has taken damage to his torso, but again, 2 out of 3 misses. So not doing well. Warden's gonna have to step up, or not Warden, Vanguard's gonna have to step up his game. Missing so many shots. What is this? The circus? The answer to that question is, of course, yes. This is absolutely a circus. Look at all the ostriches. Oops. I have to scroll forward, and that's what I get. Stop fleeing! I want to kill you. They're not going to stop, are they? They're just going to keep on going. I technically do need to pick you up, but it is going to slow me down. Can I afford to be slowed down? Not really. But at the same time, if you close your eyes. Alright, running forward on that one. And we are running closely out of the targets. I wonder if we're going to be able to make up the numbers that we need to. I thought we would be, but a significant portion of their combat firepower resides right here. They are moving into the heaviest area of the forests, though, so we may get lucky. Just cross your fingers. We'll see what ends up happening. No, nothing. But yeah, I'm surprised these Stingers hung around for as long as they did. Compared to the Jenners, anyway. Lagging Stalker could have picked up the pilots. Could have, but then I would have to, sit through all of that, constant extra rolls that they get for having people on the field that I don't want them to have. This little formation up here in the middle is actually proving to be a major pain in the behind. For, seeing people. I don't wonder what a Stalker just jump chitting around this area would actually look like. Because that's gotta be hilarious. Why you bring LRM carriers to chase missions? We do have an LRM carrier. He's just struggling in order to actually get shots. That was a mistake by this Stinger. He's gonna have to walk out of here. That's gonna delay him a whole turn moving out. That was not a good plan by any stretch of the imagination. Missiles! I don't call them hiddles now, do they? That is such an annoying joke. Until you've successfully, until you've argued with somebody about the effectiveness of missiles in the modern day family, or modern day aerial combat, and hear somebody bust out that line, you do not know just how much you want to murder your fellow man. Oh, 7s! Will 7s be enough for Vanguard to get something out of this? See, Jaeger managing to blow out the right torso entirely. No hits for the PM. Stalker 3JJ. We are getting some pressure here and destroyed by damage. Oh, really? Right torso? Blow up the right torso, center torso, right torso, center torso. Not bad. I'll give it to you. I mean, I don't hand out the damage, but a hive of wasps. But there's Stingers in too. Annoying but accurate, unlike the missiles. We need to call our friend Quicksand help us out. We do. We are in desperate need of some quicksand. Oh, this is gonna slow down the Jaeger so much. I can just run across it or jump across it with the Stalkers, but the Jaeger's gonna wade through this forest. It's gonna be slow. What's your fast attack element? It's Stalkers. I don't think. No. Just trust me. It's Stalkers. Did they bring out the missile notes where it is? No, that's just a funny meme. But no, I've legitimately had conversations with people who have bald-faced, unironically said that. And I was like, I don't. No. Yeah. It's not fun. Alright, unfortunately, Jaeger is not going to get a shot in this round, although these Saladins are going to be basically stopped by this cover. I wonder if they're going to be able to figure out their way to get on out of here. Well, since it's 6 and 1, half dozen the other, I will attempt to hit you with all the firepower we got. Could even throw that up. Clearly to call the slow stand, we don't want them getting away. Well, I've seen the effectiveness of missile already. The MRLS and the HIMARS are freaking devastating. They can be, yes. This was a more aerial gunnery conversation, but yes. Missile artillery is the bomb, figuratively. And potentially literally. Now, 3JJ, okay, does have a shot. It does have a shot in the target that I wanted to shoot. I'll take it. Alright, Stalker PM actually does manage to blow off the right arm of one of the Stingers, so that's nice. I mean, not useful, but nice. Saladins are just hunchback hover tanks. I mean, no. Like, they fill the same role, but the Saladin is like no armor whatsoever. And the hunchback is very tough. Wasps accomplishing not a whole hell of a lot. The Atlas 2 misses on a PPC, but the large laser from Kyogre does manage to blow off the right torso of the Stinger. Unfortunately, that's not a leg, and so we will not count. However, yeah, Vanguard comes around and just annihilates another one of the Wasps, so we're good on that one. We are taking them down bit by bit. How much is left? Oh, we're so close. 51%. We only need to get half of them to not get a baby hunchback overtake. Sure, we'll call it a baby hunchback. That makes sense. Joop. Alright, so we need to kill like one more unit, I think. And then we'll have successfully killed 50%. She can fly. I mean, he has an energy specialization on this mech, and he has nothing but energy weapons. So, this is actually... His Stalker has more firepower than Hyperion did, if I'm recalling this correctly, because you've got 3 large lasers and 8, or is it 6? It either has as much or more firepower than Hyperion does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 medium lasers and 3 larges. So, Stalker, more firepower than Hyperion, because Hyperion had 6. Speaking of targets, oh, yeah, we're still in the walk phase. The boing, like a little bunny rabbit. No target, no target, no target, no target, no target, so none of that. You do have a target at short range, no less. You also have one at long range. Once again, 6 and 1, half dozen in the other. Hopefully we'll have that. Let's go. I watched 2 nukes completely devastate 100 plus mechs. Note, both nuclear hits happened close to 30 tiles away from said mechs, and it's led to something of 2/3 casualty / mobility killed. Yeah, that's what happens when real nukes fall. There's a reason why, like, nukes are not considered to be normal in this universe. Or, not that they're not normal, but they're kind of taboo. They tend to be destructive. That and the fact that, you know, certain phone companies and other groups get very ornery when you start busting out the nukes. Alright, Stinger! This is, again, Vanguard. Stealing a Stinger off of that one. Murderizing him completely and totally. It is gone. That is 52%. That is a victory in the hard way. A chase that was a success. Although I don't think there's anything, you know, worth grabbing back from this mission. Wow, really? You got away? He got away. No. Good job. Good kills. Next. Captured and KIAs. All kinds of prisoners. Isn't that lovely? Skulker, we did not kill. We captured you. The Stingers and the Wasps. Yeah. Vanguard only picking up 2? That's not true. Vanguard got 3. Yeah, there's the 3rd. So I got a Stinger and a Wasp that I need to assign to people. They were ejected from. One was definitely from Talik. I think actually 2 of them were from Talik. Wait, no, Talik was up front, right? Yeah, because Talik has the Misery Wannabe, which is the PM. And these were the ones that got legged. And the other one, Pyro should get one? Pyro get one? Pyro should have one. He killed a tank. Right there. Till he killed the stinger? Yep, yeah, that's marked. So the other wasp is the other one that fell over. Or does that start... Aren't we trying to avoid taking prisoners? I mean, you could have shot him. Like, that was an option, I suppose. Are we just killing prisoners now? Because I have not been told that you guys are just gunning down helpless prisoners from now on. We'll go to power, sure, why not? We'll be kind. And rewind. Finish. Alrighty, so the first successful mission. We have 3 days until the next. None of these mechs are really badly damaged at all, so I'm not gonna give them a repair pay this week. I don't think you deserve it. How long until this rifleman is in? We're still waiting on parts. Being worked on 15 minutes at a time, if I recall correctly, and that Atlas needs reloaded ammo. Beautiful. Want to save you? Yes, Tiggy's been here since, like, the beginning. Well, not the beginning, but he's been here for a while. He is also really bad at his job, but, I mean, I'm trying to be nice. Alright, hangar, how are we doing? Airbay. Flint. Oh, good. Wait. Place the jump jets. We can do it. 6. You have failed. You failed again. There you go. She even failed on that one. Wow. She needed to roll a 6 twice and instead rolled 3 failures before getting 2 successes. That's not cool. Really uncool. I'm gonna call this done because I'm gonna have somebody else help work on it. Because I don't feel like waiting for 15 minutes at a time. Of course you do. Needs impossible. Roll to 0. 14th, the Clint. We are still waiting on parts for this thing? Oh, there's stuff in the head. Shoot. Salvage it. Oh, there was a standard cockpit just sitting. Of course we broke it. Why did I rely on her to do anything? Broke all of my stuff. This is not cool. Give it ×2 multiplier. You can do it. Aha! You did it! You saw it, right? Big boss man himself. Why is the mech sensors? There you go. Anna Clint is done. Woo. I was insisting murder, just not taking a prisoner, leaving them to run the battlefield. Zeus SNR groups to pick them up. They're retreating from this area. That javelin is now quality E. Yeah, it's not good. It's getting bad. Like, you guys need like full refurbishment. It has been a year of hard combat. Like nothing but war. Of the most painful kind. Let's start mothballing shit. Because there's too much crap here that is intact that I don't want to pay for it. That catapult. That. I'm only gonna mothball people who will be done by tomorrow. Because I don't want my mechs wasting too much time. Can't believe I gave you guys a Mackie and you're not using it. Mothball unit. Anybody left with 480 minutes? Okay, good. I've got like 3 mechs left. So... this... and the stalker. There we go. Whole bunch of mothballs. Thankfully, I ain't required to use the javelin. That's mainly for the repairs. Can't wait for the logistics ferry to visit the company. That will be fun. Alright, tomorrow! There's always tomorrow. It is now the 15th. We have two combats to go on, one for boa and one for cobra. So we will take stand-up attacker first with cobra. It is on the flatlands and open terrain. Must destroy 50% of the enemy forces. Enemy forces consist of Ooh, some pretty nasty gear, actually. The Archer and Ostrak, 2 Ostraks, that's unhappy. Ostraks are not fun. Then the Warhammer, the Banshee. I think we're going to call in air support on this one. I think we're going to call in Snake 3 for some serious level bombing. Of course, battle, stand-up attacker. That will be able to murder everybody. How many lasers does it have? I think it's 8. I think a laser carrier is packing 8 lasers. Make sure that the aerospace fighters are fully rigged for combat. $10 bombs, 20 bombs, yeah, they're ready to roll. They're gonna find a target and they're gonna turn it into nuclear waste. Let's see, what's the other one doing? A lot. Oh, right, this is a base attack defender. Oh. This could get ugly fast. That also could be, you know, not terrible at all. Although they're bringing, you know, a lot of stuff. They're bringing a longbow. Thunderbolt, longbow, Atlas. You can salvage another Atlas. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. I'm gonna call in Snake 1 because they do a little bit more better flex roll. They can go for the base assault. You're a T3 warrior in assault, that's okay. I mean, you guys have 1-2 warriors in assaults. Or do you have 1-2 warriors? No, not yet, I don't think, actually. Well, fighting a base or defending a base. But it'll be fun. You'll all do fine. Trust me. Okay, maybe don't, but, you know, that's a problem for later. Start a mission and rock and roll. 12 pips of armor all around. That's incredibly weak. Easy to murder. 3 medium lasers and he's gone. That's a lot of units. Conditions, destroy percentages, 50%. Alright, we're gonna put a cut in here for the YouTube people. I know we started late, but I still want to put a cut in here between the missions so that everything can be just fine. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarek. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see a notification every single time I release one of these videos. Press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode. Ta-ta.